Audience, you tell me with your applause, do I look taller in person than I do on television? How many of you think I look shorter? How many of you don't give a damn? The answer to that and to other burning questions will be answered later on in the show, so stay tuned for Bill Baggs' Comedy Today.
It's Comedy Tonight with our guests, Harvey Korman, John Mulrooney, Jim Morris, and John Ferrentino, some of America's brightest comics, and who knows what else. Now here's your host, BillBoggs.
Okay, thanks. Here's a comic who wanted to be a farmer until he found out he couldn't grow donuts by planting Cheerios. John Mulrooney.
And for Bill Boggs, ladies and gentlemen, Bill Boggs. Man who is to comedy what Harvey Korman is to bodybuilding, ladies and gentlemen, Bill Boggs. I just got back from down south. I was working in Atlanta, Georgia. It was nice down south, people. I love their south. There's only one thing I could not get used to. That was Chinese people with southern accents. That freaked me out. I went into a Chinese takeout and they were like, ho ho! You want an egg roll? How about some chicken chow mein? Oh, damn. Hey, Goober-san, come on out here. And I took one of these real cheap Southern Airlines, Skystar Express. Did you ever hear this? Me neither. I was like, what time's the plane leave? They were like, well, what time can you be here? Never mind, I'll take a bus. I joined a gym down the block from my house. I love these guys that live in the gym. They make their life up there. You ever see them? Steroid Stan. You ever see these guys? It's like everything they do is a very exaggerated muscular movement. You could say to them, excuse me, do you have change for $1? Change for $1? No problem. I thought I had it. And these guys, they have like an exercise for every part of their body. It's like, what are you going to work on today? Nipples and eyelids. You see them in the gym going, okay, nipples and eyelids. I'm going to work on these today. I like women bodybuilders, how attractive that is. I always wanted a woman who could crush a brick in her cleavage, you know what I mean? Just drop a brick in there, poof, dust. Cinder blocks, poof, sand. You're having trouble pulling the knob out on the cigarette machine, and she's like, let me get my hooters in there. And I'll pull that baby right out. What's that, your Jeep stuck in the mud? Wrap a chain around one of these monsters, and we'll get it right out of I was working out in the Southamptons last weekend, and it's so good to be back here with you lower-income twits. I hate that attitude, that Southampton attitude. I mean, because like one person would have to come into me if I was a bartender and come in and go, excuse me, could I have a Perrier water, please? I'd be like, get a grip on me, all right? It's club soda, you idiot. Get a grip on me. I'd be out in the parking lot going, by the way, is this your Mercedes? Well, there's another one that looks just like it over there, and yours has 2 dents, just in case you want to know. And they walk around like they're on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. That show annoys me. That Australian host, Robin Leach, he walks around going, good evening and welcome to Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. On this week's Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, we'll piss you off by showing you things you could never possibly have. Absolutely nothing phases this man. He walks around like, yes, I rub elbows with millionaires every day of the week. This is an everyday occurrence. He's talking to people that own yachts with like a driveway on it, and he's like not impressed. Just once, I'd like to see him go, is this all yours? Whoa! Why, you greedy hump! Share the wealth, babe! Thank you very much, everybody.
John does not know I'm here, and I'm about to go get him for that. If you're going to do it right... The voice, you've got to learn how to do the voice.
We got him, right? Now, you know Robin Leachman's work on Entertainment Tonight and Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. He is the man to ask about how the other half lives. Now, you know that, right? The omnipresent Robin Leach. Now, Robin, here's a question. What is the most obnoxious house that you have ever covered?
We found a house, Bill, that was made completely from gold. Now, you say completely from gold? It's not possible, right? But the roof was gold, the floors were gold, the walls were gold. Everything was gold, except one thing in the house.
What's that?
Which was a portrait of the two people who owned it, and they had that made from diamonds.
Whoa, where was this place?
It's in Hong Kong, and it's about $65 million. Oh. You can put that in the act now, right?
Thank you, Robin.
Thank you, John.
You have a question, John?
When are you going to do an impression of me?
It's very difficult to do American accents, particularly bad ones from Brooklyn.
All right. I remember seeing one of your shows about rich Japanese eating snake urine soup. Is that
It's
true?
true.
What
And
is
don't
that
take
stuff?
the out of me. $4,000 a bowl.
Do you get to keep the spoons and stuff after?
There's nothing left. There's nothing left.
All right, how do they do this?
What they do is that they put snakes in a jar, and then they pour sake into the snake jar, and then they let the snake drink the sake, and then they let it stew in its own urine, keep on adding sake for 2 years. And then they eat it as a delicacy, and it costs $4,000 a bowl.
Oh, wow.
And it's supposed to be sexually potent.
Did you have any?
Where's the lady in the back?
We'll get to that later. Robin, you were great. I wish you continued good success
Good being with
on
you.
all the things you're doing. Right now, we have a very important moment on our program. An actor who is a president or a president who is an actor, we're not sure. But ladies and gentlemen, the president. Are you ready for questions, Mr. President? Are you ready for some questions?
Mr. President, do you plan to cut back on Social Security?
Well, I have always said that, and you know, the last thing we will do is pull the rug out from under the elderly. Of course, that'd be an awful sight now, wouldn't it, with canes and walkers flying about. Next question, please.
Yes.
Mr. President, I'd like to know what you think about having a woman vice president.
Well, I've always felt that if we ever had, well, a woman vice president, now I think she'd probably just sit around all day watching soap operas on TV. Because, well, that's what they do. I'm not talking about women, I'm talking about vice presidents. That's what they do. Next question, please.
All right.
Mr. President, what do you think about developments in South Africa?
Well, we have to support the regime there, the government. The government, is that a three-syllable word, government? What we have to do is support their policy of destructive engagement. Constructive engagement. No, I know what I'm perfectly well aware of what I'm saying. It's what I mean, I have no idea. No, what we need is to continue with our policy. We'll help the government there continue with their policy of denegregating their society. Well, don't worry. Larry Speaks will be up here to tell you what I was supposed to say. Yes. Any other questions?
Yes, sir, right here.
Okay.
Mr. President, what are you going to do to help the farmers in this country?
We have given the farmers enough money. The farmer has been on the dole long enough. The farmer's on the dole, the farmer's on the dole. Everybody, hi-ho, the dairy-o. The farmer's on the dole. Everybody, the farmer takes a loan. The farmer takes a loan. Hi-ho, the dairy-o. The farmer takes a loan. Oh, the bank takes the farm, and the bank takes the farm. That's the way it goes.
Well, as long as we're singing, Mr. President, what do you think about censorship in rock lyrics and rock videos?
Well, I have seen those videos. What with all the sex and the violence and the sex and the smut and the sex, I have seen them. And I've seen them over and over and over again. And I think, why, back in my day, we always saw, I got slapped in my face for saying that someone was wondering who was in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen. Oh, Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Sorry, I'm getting carried away. Sometimes they have to do that. They have to carry me away.
All right, finally, Mr. President, education in the United States. Your view of it, please.
Well, I think that what we have to do, no little titters of laughter, please. No little titters of laughter. Now, as I was saying, as far as education, well, my lovely wife, Nancy, she has little... I can't say that. No. People want to know how Nancy and I, whether we, you know... Well, I tell them I've got to hand it to her. That's not what I meant. Now, as far as education goes, we have to get back to the basics, the 3 R's. Reading, writing, and Reaganomics. That's right. And let me just say that one look around this room and I see one good example of where we have failed in our public schools.
Well, thank you, Mr. President. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Stay tuned for more madness with John Ferrentino and Harvey Korman.
All right, here's someone who believes that our ability to use tools is what separates man from woman. John Ferrentino.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's have a nice round of applause for Bill Boggs. Isn't he lifelike? Let's have a round of applause for him. Hi, my name is John Ferrentino. I do a little comedy magic. It's a little bit different. We're going to need a volunteer from the audience. Sir, why don't you come up right about here? Hi, what's your name?
Marv and Devin.
Marv, how you doing?
Good.
Marv, we're going to show you an effect here. What I'd like to do is take this piece of rope and examine it. Make sure it's an ordinary piece of rope with 2 ends and a center. The purpose of the 2 ends are to keep track of the center. If we were to take this pair of scissors and cut off the 2 ends, we then have a piece of rope with no ends. Let's get back to me in a couple of weeks, all right, Marv? Marv, cut the rope right there, right in the center. Give it a big cut.
All right.
What's the matter, Marv?
I'm right with you here.
Marv, you got to be smarter than the scissors. Put your fingers in the little holes and do this. I'll open them up so there's no problem. Just cut the rope right there, right in the center. Give it a big cut.
All right. I'm right with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marcel Marceau. What I'd like you to do is just cut the rope right there, right in the center. Give it a big cut. Great. Give me, of course, 2 equal pieces of rope. More or less. When this happens, it's no problem. What we do is stretch the ropes. Wave your hand over the top. Oh, very convincing, Marv. Did you have a TV magic set? And we stretch the ropes like this into 2 equal pieces. This is called the famous cut and restored rope trick because that's what it said on the box when I bought it. What you do is take this and tie this in a knot. You get to be the magician, Marv.
Okay.
What I want you to do is take the magic wand and just tap my hand right in the center. Looks like a personal problem there, Marv. What I want you to do is wave it over the top of the rope. Let's go back to what we started with. 1 solid piece of rope. So a round of applause for Marv. Marv, don't go anywhere. Stay right here. Marv, lots of times when I perform that effect, a lot of people think I use gimmicked rope. Just to prove that we don't use a gimmick rope, what I'd like you to do is cut the microphone cable right there, right in the center. Give it a big cut. I can't believe you did that. How did you get those to cut?
They work pretty well.
Unfortunately. It's too funny. We have here a short circuit. Make it a little bit shorter. What I want you to do, Marv, is just wet your finger. Next, you're going to touch the two bare wires together. I would do it, but I don't want to get electrocuted. Go for it. Test. So, a big round of applause for Marv. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good night.
Hi, thank you, John. Truly, we are honored tonight to have with us a kingpin of American comedy, star of tube and screen, a pioneer of the belly laugh, Mr. Harvey Korman.
Bill, it's Bill Boggs Comedy Tonight.
That's it,
I blew
right.
that in the opening. I wish we could do that again.
Don't even worry about it.
I know it's kind of
No,
wild.
don't worry about it. You
I
know,
hate to blow it like
the
that.
whole cast of the show
Bill
loves
Boggs.
you, and they
Yeah.
love Carol Burnett.
Comedy
We have a
Tonight.
lot of questions we'd like to ask.
Yeah, well, keep them to yourself.
Oh, come on, let's ask a couple,
Sure,
okay?
all right. Hey.
Who's the... I'll begin. Who's
Okay.
the biggest star you ever slept with?
Tim Conway. Never say anything. Comedy Tonight.
I believe the president has a question.
Whoa.
Tim Conway, you just stay away from my son, please. Now, I would like to ask, you look awfully old. Harvey, I was wondering how old you are.
What?
Fair question.
Yeah, I'm 58. May I ask how old you are?
I'm 10 and a half in dog years.
Yeah. Any other questions?
All right, Robin
Ask
Leach.
me intimate.
Harvey,
Robin Leach.
Harvey Korman, I'd love to know if you're still potent.
What kind of question? I'm impotent. I'm the most impotent man in my house. Yes, I think I have two little babies, so I guess.
All right, how about Mark?
Yes.
Harvey, you used to be so great.
Yeah.
What happened?
What now? You brought me on this show to be. What do you mean? What happened?
These are fair questions.
I got lots of stuff coming out. I got a Love Boat coming out. I got
Love Boat.
Alice in Wonderland. I got a George Burns Comedy Theater. I got Long Shot, a picture I did with the guy I went to bed with. Yeah, it's Conway. I got Harold Burnett reruns on this very station sometimes. What do you mean, where have I been? Who are you?
I'm with John.
Oh, you're with John, who's with Robin Leach. I never watched your show either. Who else got a
make it
question?
a point not to watch yours. Give him a hard one.
Okay, give me a really hard one.
How many areas of show business have you been blackballed from?
You set this up for me.
No, these are the things we were wondering all day.
I don't. Well, I'm not blackballed. I just don't. I've been blackballed from all of them. If I had a recording contract, I'd be barred from the recording studios. Is anybody going to ask me a nice question?
I have, all right. Aren't you
a
here,
nice question.
Okay. Aren't you here only because you have a movie to plug? I mean, isn't that the reason you're on the show?
No, I really wanted to meet you. I'd heard so much about you. You're not. No, I really did. Everybody on the coast talks about Bill Boggs. Yeah, Long Shot.
Tell us about the movie.
Long Shot is a picture I did with Tim Conway, and it's coming out in January, and it's got Jack Weston in it, and Ted Wass, and Jonathan Winters, and Annie Mira, and it's a very funny picture, and I hope you'll all go see it in January.
We won't see you do that. We'll be right back as well. You're a good caller. All right, I want to thank all our guests. Robin Leach, thank you. Have a good time?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we had a good time having you. John Mulrooney.
Ecstatic, William.
Harvey Korman. Terrific having
Not
you.
ecstatic, but it was.
Jim Morris is Mr. President back there.
Hello, and God bless you.
John Ferrentino. And of course, our announcer, Mark McEwen. Mark, you wondering anything?
I have to ask you, were great in Blazing Saddles. Going
Thank
to do
you.
any more work with Mel Brooks or Richard
Yeah,
Pryor?
as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to do a picture with him, his next one called Solar Babies.
All right, we'll be looking for it.
You know what? think actually it's a curious thing to wonder for a second what, as Jim Morris, doing President Reagan, how does that affect your social life?
Well, I wouldn't recommend trying it at home. I was in the, no, I mean, it gets embarrassing. I was in the middle of making love the other night, and all of a sudden, in the middle of everything,
Come on, make an old man happy, please.
Korman, Harvey, you're married, right?
Well, I'm not fanatic about it, but yes, as a matter of fact, I'm married to a beautiful wife, Debbie, and I have 2 kids, 9 months and they're going to be 3 years.
Is Korman your real name, or is that the show business name, Harvey Korman?
No, my real name is Ben Gazzara.
Here, I see. Yes.
When I wanted to join the union, there was another Ben Gazzara, so I had to take Harvey.
What do you think of Mulrooney?
I think he's terrific. I like you very much. I think you're a very talented man.
Robin, how come you haven't done Harvey's house?
Well, do you mind if I ask Harvey a question?
Just go right ahead, Robin, yes.
Harvey, exactly how much money do you have left over?
I'm comfortable, Robin.
It's so polite.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in to Comedy Tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, can I hear that from you, please?
Same
thing.
Which camera? Thank you for tuning in to Comedy Tonight. Now see if you
I
can
think
do
he
it.
does it better.
John, you're